Welcome to the Commonsku Supplier Spotlight, where we give our distributors the opportunity to learn a bit more about one of our Commonsku supplier partners. Today I talk with Ray Rodriguez, VP of Sales and Marketing for Tekweld, and Tekweld's Director of National Accounts, Dan Jenny. Ray and Dan offer up some good news in what seems like a month of only bad news, in that some of their production lines at Tekweld are actually coming back online after being shut down because of the coronavirus scare. We also learn a bit about the custom packaging and kitting techniques that Tekweld's able to offer that sets their distributors up for success. And yes, we answer that burning question that's been on everyone's mind for the last 30 days. They do have hand sanitizer. So sit back and enjoy this conversation with the guys from Tekweld. Hey everyone, I am here with Ray Rodriguez, VP of Sales and Marketing with Tekweld, and Dan Jenny, Director of National Accounts. Hey guys, thanks for taking the time out to do this. I gotta ask, you guys as humans and your families and company and everything else, how are things going during this craziness, during the coronavirus madness?
All good down here. It seems it's a little better down here. Coastal South Carolina, nice weather, a lot of people outside. So not a lot of being cooped up. We're not stacked on top of each other. So personally down here, nobody infected, nobody sick. So it's been a blessing so far.
I can't say that being up in New York, unfortunately, but even though my background kind of wishes me where I'm at, but I'm in New York in the middle of the thick of things, and the city, and I'm actually out in Nassau County and Suffolk counties where our factory is, and that's really ticking up right now, but hopefully it'll be leveling off soon.
Well, we won't dive way too much into the impact of the coronavirus here, but these are intended more for our distributors, kind of to get to know you guys as a company, as Commonsku supplier partners. So whichever one of you wants to jump in, just tell us a little bit about Tekweld, kind of the background of the company, how you guys got into the promo business, and kind of what your focus is.
Well, I'll take that one over a little bit. Tekweld started about 16 years ago. The owner of the company is Taylor Tadmore. Kind of an interesting story. Guy started wrapping lip balms by hand out of his garage, and 16 years later, it's a top 40 supplier. So company's always been trying to stay personally in touch. It's not just about business. That's in our tagline. And, this has been a tough time for us because a lot of us are dispersed everywhere. We're hoping that we get everybody back together again soon.
Have you guys had to do much in the way of, you're still producing, I assume, to some degree?
Yeah, we actually were designated as a essential supplier by the state of New York because of our hand sanitizer situation. We stayed open, but although at the time we had to close down our non-essential lines, and therefore, we had a workforce reduction due to that. But we're coming back now off of that.
For sure.
Yeah, the production team is ramping up. I mean, multiples of 10 or 20 each day. And the non-essentials are starting to hit the production floor and get on trucks out to customers. So,
that's good news. Glad to hear that. In the space that you guys work in, yes, including the hand sanitizer and everything else, and the tech items, things like that. What's kind of something that differentiates you guys from some of the other suppliers in those categories in the industry?
A lot of it is, as people know, we do the personal care, healthcare stuff is as core. But what we've done to differentiate in those categories is the fact that we can package and kit basically anything. Our goal this year was kind of be able to package or kit anything on our line and involve other products from other suppliers as well, of course, but we prefer ours, as you could imagine. But so between our custom packaging and our kitting capabilities, we can do anything custom, any sort of custom kit put together for you. So we have a lot of stock kits, but when people come asking, one of Ray's favorites lines is, people come asking what's new, then every day we can do something new every day, and it keeps the online shopping and bidding down as well, because we can create a unique product for any customer, for their client at any time, involving different products and involving different price points as well.
Yeah, and recently we've been starting to get a lot of activity. We see a lot of distributors calling us for go back to work kits, college graduations. A lot of college graduations aren't happening. How are they going to deliver the diplomas? Trying to do packages for the diplomas that could be delivered in a nice package to the person. So, we're seeing that activity tick up quite a bit.
If what's new is your least favorite question, Ray, and I totally get that. I much prefer the question, what works? So what's something that distributors are doing with your line, or something unique about the way they're marketing it and working with their customers that you've seen that's really working for distributors currently?
Well, the direct mail, I'll let you jump in too, Ray, but the direct mail is really taken off and has been past couple of weeks, just because of not only we do the postcards full color, but we can do multiple products on a fix to the postcard, and we can do the full mailing piece and everything as well. That's been a little tougher with the short staff, but we can still produce everything. But yeah, so I mean, people are getting the product out to their clients, even though they're not at an event to receive the product, maybe. So,
and that's one of the things that we've been saying to our distributors. Yeah, it's a bummer. Everybody kind of like all these events have been canceled, but instead of the consumer going to the event or the convention, take the convention to the end user by using direct mail. So direct mail, I think there's going to be a lot of activity in that area.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. And I know we get a lot of questions from the Commonsku distributor community on, which suppliers offer kitting or direct mail, and especially the ones working with events currently finding ways to get creative kits out to people that should have been at those events and such. Is there anything you guys are doing kind of that you don't do normally in terms of, virtuals, things like that, ways you're trying to find to help distributors that are currently struggling to work with customers that may not be buying at this current time?
Well, I think one of the things that we're doing is we're just giving them ideas. We're doing a lot more YouTube videos coming out. We're trying to put a positive message out there and saying, hey, this is not going to last forever. About what's happening in May and June, July. I think this industry and the country has been so pent up. When we snap out of this thing, I think it's just going to go take off. So we just got to be ready for that.
And David, just so people know, we do have a collection existing on Commonsku now of our direct mail.
Oh, great. Yep. And I saw you guys added a new one for hand sanitizer as well. So perfect.
Yes.
I know we don't want to talk about it, but
we'll drop one in for some kitting options as well.
Oh, great. I mention it because people want to know, and I see posts in the Commonsku community every day. People are still looking for hand sanitizer. So for sure, they can go out and check out your collection. They've always been able to take those collections and convert them into presentations. But just this past week, we launched a brand new feature where they can actually take that, convert it to a shop, and shops are kind of our online purchasing portals that distributors can create and send out to their customers to allow them to send them to their customers, and they can order online, things like that. So
thank all our existing customers, Commonsku community, and everyone else out there too, that we are, we're doing all that we can for everybody out there so that you can make some money and that your clients are taken care of, and just keep coming to us, and we'll be doing what we can to get orders out, get inventory out, and get things produced and put into your hands. So,
well, I really appreciate you guys taking the time out this afternoon. Our distributors love checking in with our suppliers and getting to know a little bit more about you. So thank you guys for taking the time out, and stay healthy, stay safe, and good luck getting all the production back up to capacity.
Thanks a lot,
David. You too. Take care.